game time, homie.
Welcome to Global Games, where real Olympians battle it out with social influencers in games that we invented. These challenges will test their strength, skill, and stamina on a level never seen before. The participants will be competing in pairs, but ultimately fighting to win the most individual medals. The competitor with the highest medal count at the end of the 8 challenges will take home the gold and the bragging rights as the ultimate athlete. Who will win, an Olympian or a social influencer?
This is Global Games Olive Oil Water Polo.
I think having all the different athletes here is kind of awesome. We get to see people from all over the world that mastered different disciplines.
I'm super excited to be working with some Olympic athletes. They definitely have a lot of work ethic, a lot of focus and drive, so I'm excited just to glean some of that from them while we're here.
What I know about social influencers, I don't really know a whole lot. I follow a bunch of them on social media.
They have a really big presence online, which is a little bit different from an athlete standpoint, so maybe learning some tips from them.
I'm Spice.
And I'm Mike.
And together we are
Mike and Spice. Today's game, olive oil water polo. It's just like classic water polo, which has been a standard event in the Summer Olympics since 1900, but just a bit more slippery. Teams of 2 are competing against each other. It's a no-holds-barred, olive-oily shootout. Whichever team of 2 scores the most goals throughout the competition wins.
I've never won in my life.
For the first round, Kelsey and Julia team up with Tor and Josh, and Ed and Emma team up with Miles and Sam.
Start 2 1 1.
Miles, with his long arm and reach, taking control of the court.
Balls, everything's just flying.
Tor with an impressive dive, but can't hang on. And Miles gains control. And Miles with the first point on the board.
I'm open.
Seon goes for it, but it slips through his fingers.
Yeah, there was a little bit of blood, but, you know, we'll get over it.
A wrestling match ensues between Josh and Ed. Emma to Miles, and Miles with an impressive shot between the legs at the buzzer.
That was crazy. I need a replay, please.
To the legs. To the legs.
Working with Emma and Ed, Miles and Seon catapult themselves into first place with 2 points.
Yeah, they got the better of us, I guess. I think we need to learn from these guys, obviously, because we lost them.
Yeah, exactly.
I think being aggressive is the way to go.
We're going to do what they did.
My partner's really interesting because he can kind of add a different dynamic.
Julia's my partner, and she's awesome. She's got a really good spirit about her.
Emma's one of the strongest swimmers of the world, so she knows she has really strong shoulders.
We'll try to be at the front scoring all the goals. I'm Emma McKeon. I'm a swimmer from Australia. I just competed in Rio at my first Olympics, and I got a gold, 2 silvers, and a bronze. It just feels amazing. I've wanted to be on that podium at Worlds or Olympics for so long. I think I'll be more on the fun side. Maybe some people might be a bit more competitive than me. Definitely be a lot of fun, and I'm excited to compete.
You guys look a little bit nervous out there.
I met Miles this morning, and we get straight away the connection, so it's going to be really easy to play with him.
Miles and Seon make quick work of Tor and Josh. Miles, of course, is an Olympic fencer, so he has insane reach, and Seon's football skills help him cover court easily. We'll see if they can carry that momentum. Josh takes control and tees Ed up in front.
Like Miles' spider long arms. He's just like all over the place, kind of.
Oh, and he's unable to capitalize. Miles launches it, and Seon winds up for a bicycle kick and misses. Not a move you usually see in water polo.
Like, you can't hold the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
And the
like
ball,
you try to throw it, and it just like hits you in the head. It's just like you can't hit it where you want it to go.
Yeah.
Tor loses it, and it drops into the hands of Seon, and Seon launches the ball past Emma for a point.
Competition is heating up.
You didn't really know what to expect every time the ball could slip out of your hands.
Right there.
And there's the buzzer to end game 2.
Man, what a game.
With that last score, Julia puts herself and Kelsey on the board, and Miles and Seon tack on another point to provide some cushion going into game 3.
Like act as though we're like doing what's best for the team, but then
Yeah, we can have our own best interest at heart. I'm thinking that's yeah, bro.
My name is Torgeir Bergrim, and I'm a professional snowboarder. I was in the Olympics in 2014 in Russia. I expect it to be a fun week. Of course, we're all competitors who want to win, but the goal for me is to just have as much fun as I can.
And when we score?
Let's see who takes the gold. This is it, gang.
Team Bogas!
We're gonna finish this thing.
And the ball gently rolls into the able hands of Miles. Ooh, and Ed unable to make the save.
Nice.
That's a point for Josh and Tor. Julia has Seon on skates. Well, he is on oil. Miles unleashes, and Ed redeems himself with a great save.
Oh, wow. Nice. Oh. Nice. Ding, ding, ding.
With that, Josh and Tor move into second place. Miles and Seon get the W and take the gold with 3 points. Josh and Tor get the silver with 2 points, while Julia and Kelsey and Emma and Ed tie for the bronze. We'll see if they can carry that momentum into the next match. On the next Global Games, our competitors don their finest giant bubble suit and hit the track.
Yeah, I hear those will be the hot new fall fashion trend.
Seriously? Do they come in extra small? Because I'm quite slender.
Yeah, you can see that.